Superhero movie Shazam hits the box office this weekend.
That's right. Matt Perrin shares his thoughts on the film in your Monday Movie Musings.
Welcome to another Monday. It was a pretty strong box office weekend with a couple films exceeding expectations. What I think was probably the best movie of the weekend, The Best of Enemies, is The Underperforming Exception. And while I think that was the quality film of the weekend, that's not what I went with. No, I had to go with the numbers. Plus, I feel like I owed the DC Universe something after not reviewing Aquaman. The newest DC superhero flick took the box office by storm, but can it keep the momentum gained by Aquaman? Here's my take on Shazam. Our film begins with 14-year-old Billy Batson. He is a loner kid that continues to run away from foster families searching for his mom that he was separated from as a young child. After once again being found by the system, he is introduced to a foster family with several foster kids. One of these is the disabled Freddy, who studies the world of the DC superheroes since this is the world where they all exist. One day at school, Freddy is getting bullied, and after standing up to the bullies for him, Billy makes a getaway to the subway. While on it, he is summoned by a wizard looking for someone pure of heart to defeat the 7 deadly sins who have escaped their prison. Although skeptical, Billy soon finds himself transformed into Shazam, a grown-up superhero with incredible power. Being understandably freaked out, Billy finds Freddy since he knows all about superheroes. What follows is a humorous group of scenes where Freddy accepts his friend's new identity, and the two set about discovering what Billy is now capable of. We see powers being tested to some amazing success and some funny failures. Of course, having these new powers, a 14-year-old begins to use them for not necessarily the noblest of reasons. This soon causes a rift with Freddy, being that Billy now seems to find himself a bit above everyone else. As the movie progresses, all that has to be squashed as Dr. Savannah appears, played by go-to bad guy Mark Strong. He was rejected as a child from becoming Shazam and now harbors an obsession with power. He has the sins inside him, giving him equal power to Shazam, and he's set on ridding the world of him before he can gain full power and defeat him. We get to see superhero confrontations as we wait to see exactly how this will play out and if Billy can embrace the hero aspect of being a superhero. So, what to say about this one? First off, it's good to see that DC is starting to find their groove. The movies are getting less dark and starting to have a more coherent backstory. What is great about this movie is that unlike Spider-Man, I think it accurately depicts what would happen if a young teenager suddenly gains superpowers. It would definitely take some training to use them, and it shows the amazement as each new superpower is discovered. It also shows the kid doing what a lot of kids would do, blowing off school and trying to buy beer, I think, is way more realistic than immediately becoming the hero of a city. DC is also getting better with the humor. The jokes are finally starting to fit the characters, which is a good thing. However, with this movie, it almost felt like the humor was directed at younger viewers, but there were still some laughs to be had. I like that these DC movies are coming together because now is their time to strike. With Wonder Woman and Aquaman absolutely killing it, along with the new release of the Joker trailer, DC is in a good position, considering the Marvel Universe as we know it is 3 weeks away from a complete facelift. That being said, I was hoping this movie was going to blow me away, which it did not, but it was still fun and enjoyable and shows that DC movies aren't all doom and gloom. It's also great to see some character arcs and development finally in these films. This has been your Monday Movie Musing. Back to you.
And coming up, we're going to take a last look at that forecast coming up from Tyler Ryan.
That's right. ABC Columbia News at Noon continues in just a few moments.